So it's your favourite Zero. Yes, it's about 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's Sunday, and we're also going spastic over the story of commitment and netball. hmm So even being woken up at about 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock this morning, that's when you know that it's got some like OCDs, netballers, and that's how strong the vibe is for the netballers right now, wanting to come across the line and get a get and be a part of history and getting gold medals. So, what's going on? So, in that space, there's been some opportunities identified in the Australian space for what pathway are they going to take to be able to achieve this. And part of that, we've had some conversations with Netball Australia and Amina. So Netball Australia is the main netball body, obviously, and it's got AMNA, that is the Australian Men's and Mixed Netball Association. So conversations are currently being held with a MOU for pathways between both parties for Commonwealth and Olympic Games. So at this point in time, there's been some discussions around approaches, proposals, and exchanges, estimates as well from both parties, candidates for those to undertake those particular projects as well at the same time. So it's going to be really interesting, yeah? So Amina will need to continue to discuss their representative arrangements with Netball Australia, with those proposals as well, for how they will roll it out. So with Amina, that would end up being an awesome pathway for the men's, as they have the framework there already. So the MOU will just end up coming into play between both parties with an alignment of the men's, and then obviously Netball Australia aligning the women's and having sub-committees within both of those two spaces for a Commonwealth Games and an Olympic Games. So once they have those discussions, that'll be cool. I think there was also numbers around the costs of those estimates as well. So when both parties end up having those discussions and conversations to roll it out, it will definitely depend on experience and demonstrated experience. And it would be good for those candidates who are going to pursue that and execute that to have that background at the same time. Candidates have already been identified. Candidates from Gold Coast. Gold Coast are always leading the way in this charge as well, in particular to those high quality standards and being able to deliver and execute in some of those specialist fields. So that's where it's at, and I'll hope to see you soon. Mwah.